Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, today we're gonna start the class off. But today what we're gonna start doing, we're gonna start winding up panels. See those two panels? I have one before. And I had, see that long one right there? Put the long one at the bottom of the wood, and put the other one on that wall bench. Okay? And so what we're gonna do, is we're gonna start winding up panels. When we do a load calculation, one of the things we're doing is, so we're gonna spend this next week on complete all the assignments that's on your canvas, right? What I want you guys to do is, we're gonna spend some of the day, I think everybody did. We're gonna do one thing, we're gonna watch a safety video. After we watch the safety video, we're gonna do the test for the day. You know, fifth, fourth, test for, we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna wire up panels today. Everybody gonna get the opportunity to do two breakers. One breaker is gonna be a regular breaker, and the other breaker is gonna be a aqua breaker. Pigtail hanging out. So what I wanna do is I just wanna talk about some of the things that we already did. I know we did the single pole, right? We did the three-way, right? Did the four-way? Yeah. What other switch did we do? We did the switch to receptacle. What else did we do? GFCI. We did the VFTI. Did we do we did receptacles, right? Yeah. We did the laundry receptacle, right? Yep. The dryer. We did the also, hey, come on. Also, we did the what else did we do? We did the panel, right? We did load calculation. We did branch circuit, right? Right. We did branch circuit calculation. Right? We did horsepower to amps to watts, right? We did amps to watts, right? I mean, we didn't do this stuff. Yeah, we did this stuff. We did all this, right? So this is all the stuff that you guys learned within a 4 to 5 week period, right? So all of this stuff you learn, you understand branch circuit calculate. What is a branch circuit? I mean more. Somebody want to give a little bit?
Like the panel basically, like it's like a tree basically has leaves and it's spraying out the power. It's like
Branch circuit will come from the breaker and goes out into like different receptacles. So then we talked about horsepower to watts, right? I think we explained that yesterday, right? Well, we talked about amps to watts, right? And every 120 watts equal what? Every 120 watts equal 1 amp, right? So all this stuff here, single pole, three-way switch, four-way switch to receptacle, GFCI, receptacle, laundry receptacle, panels, and loads. This is the whole complete wiring process of a residential home, right? Then you got your branch circuits, right? And then you got your multiple branch circuits, right? Then you got your horsepower to watts when you're dealing with motors, right? So you might be dealing with a garbage disposal or some type of motor. You're dealing with amps to watts, 120 watts equal 1 amp. All that take you to your panel. Right? Why we talk about the panel? Because we talk about load calculation. That'll tell you what size panel you got. Is it 200, 200, or is it 150? So we understand that. We start doing what you call a general load calculation. All right, what's the general load calculation? What's that consist of?
total
Hold on, guys. What is it?
The total that could be in the household,
Total what?
electricity.
What's planned?
The total square feet, like the times the three VA.
Okay, so what you trying to find out? How you, on your general load calculation, what are you trying to find out?
Breakers,
Huh?
how many breakers for the house?
How many probably doesn't help you?
I tell you the panel size.
The
I feel
entire,
the entire panel size. So when you do your general load calculation, you identify how many watts. You convert those watts into amps. That'll tell you what size panel you need to use for the house.
Yeah.
You understand? So when you trying to, you were saying it correct, you're trying to find out the total load that house can carry, right? So the thing is, we went over all of that, and that's the reason we come to that. But today we at the end of the road where you can wire all this stuff up, right? You gotta have home runs that come to the what? To the panel, right? And those home runs create what? Right. So if you're running a 14 wire or 12 wire or a 10 wire, what size breaker for 14?
it's a 15.
Well, you said 15. What size for 28? What size breaker for a 12 wire?
For 12 wires.
Come on, guys. And what size for 10? No. Go to your code book, go to 310.16. Everybody pull out their code book, go to 310.16. All right. What size did you say? We're going back to you. No, I'm talking to him.
The article?
310.16. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I said for 10 wire, what size breaker should we use? How did you know that? Yeah, so these are your wire sizes. You would say HWG. If it's a 12, it's a 20, if it's a 10, it's a 30. 30 amp breaker. That means 30 amps gonna flow through those wires. So what size will it be? 30.
80.
Right. You guys gotta remember, 310.16, very important in your electrical work. All right? So you gotta remember that. So this is all the stuff that you guys learned over the last 5 months, which is a whole lot. Not only that, we did all of this. We did a single pole, 3-way, 4-way. We switched to reception, GFCI reception, reception, right? You did a panel, you did a load calculation, you did branch circuit calculation, you did HP horsepower to watts, amps to watts, and then you know 120 watt people how many. So if you counting watts from back of a stove or back of a appliance, it's going to tell you you got 8,000 watts, right? Got 8,000 watts. How many amps would there be? Talk with him.
Is 66.66 plus 76. I mean, yeah, 57.
You right?
67. Yeah.
How many watts did I say?
You said 8,000 watts.
8,000 watts.
So 8,000 divided by 120.
8,000 divided by 120.
It's 66. Round it.
It'd be 67.
Yeah. We round it.
Wait, you said 8,000?
So you had 66 amps. All right. So that's how you calculate your amperage. Divided by 120. You got 8,000 watts, divided by 120, you said you got 5,000 watts. That's why, remember when we talked about ACs with 5,000? Remember how we talked about the AC system with 5,000?
Do we not round up the, it was 6.6, do we not round it up to 6?
I mean, yeah, you wouldn't round it up, you would leave it at 66.
66?
You would just get a breaker that,
That's a little bit higher.
right?
Yeah, okay, so you go over, sorry. Okay, okay.
I so you get it?
Sure.
This is all that we did. We did all this stuff here. So this is the, after we finish these panels, if you can do all of this here, you should be able to work in residential with no power. Only thing now is that you have to practice how to pull your wire. So remember we went over that? I don't know, was that this class? We didn't go over that my last time. We talked about how to pull your Romex wire. All right, so we're gonna go over that probably during the week. You know how to do all of this here? Once I teach you how to pull wire, you can wire any house. Because once you get into the box, they ask you for a three-way switch, you know how to run it. Once you get the wire into a single pole switch, you know how to wire it. You know, it leaves out and goes straight to the light. Then you can jump all of that. You get it a four-way, you know how to do it. Did I put four-way up here? You know how to do it. Once you go into the four-way, that power gets into the four-way. Boom, you know how to wire it up. The only thing you have to do is practice how to wire it up more efficiently. So the further you go down and you're in the lab, start practicing on your skills. Watch a lot of videos. How to wire and different stuff like that. All right. You got to enhance your education in the classroom and outside. All right. Let's watch this video. Let's everybody sign this here. Let's pass that around. Everybody sign it. How many people got here? Pass this around. This is the test.
You want
What is it?
a pancake?
Oh, no.
Like the lockout tag on?
Yeah, you got our certificates.
Yeah.
We still getting our certificates today.
Yeah. Mr. What's the name you gotta do? Davis.
Chill, I got a 70.
Money.
So, you know, really creative. I'm the dog's name in the dream. It's silent. Silent.
It's for the test, we did it.
Oh.
Okay, I gave you guys,
This is
listen,
my favorite.
if you look at it, gave you guys the test on it early. So just answer the question. Listen, Now give me the test. My concern is if you're learning it while going over it and you get the knowledge, I want you to have a certificate so you can apply when you apply for job, okay? So that's important. So but what's important to me is that you get the certificate. Like this is the certificate here. Important to me is that you get this certificate.